Hi there, welcome to Rumor Spill. Recently, the well-known TV personality Megyn Kelly dropped a bombshell that's got everyone talking. She hinted at something so unbelievable that it's got the internet buzzing. Jeffrey Epstein might still be alive. You heard that right, Epstein, the infamous financier surrounded by scandal, could be walking among us. This revelation has thrown the entire narrative of his death into question. And guess what? Megyn's got some top-secret information up her sleeve. Just when we thought the Epstein saga had reached its climax, Megyn Kelly, hosting her podcast on SiriusXM, teased us with more twists in the tale. It's like something straight out of a movie, and Kelly's right at the heart of it. She's hinted at diving deep into the murky waters of the Epstein mystery in the coming year. While she's keeping the juiciest details under wraps for now, who knows? Maybe she's getting her intel straight from the horse's mouth. After court files were thrown open to the public, revealing a who's who of Epstein's contacts from Wall Street big shots to royalty and A-listers, the plot thickened. In 2019, Epstein, the billionaire with a dark past, was charged with federal sex trafficking and later found dead in his cell in what was ruled a suicide. Buckle up, because this ride's just getting started. The Epstein story took a wild turn, igniting a firestorm on social media. A TikTok video on the topic went viral, racking up 1.3 million views. Kelly's on record saying the Epstein saga is far from over. And she's keeping us on our toes, promising more revelations, but playing her cards close to her chest. The online world couldn't handle the suspense. People were reacting big time. One person commented in shock, "Wait, what?" While another pleaded, "Don't leave us hanging." Someone else speculated about a bombshell video deposition where Epstein could spill the beans on everyone involved. Earlier this week, we saw the release of the third batch of Epstein documents, including intriguing phone messages. These documents gave us a peek into what lawyers were digging for on Ghislaine Maxwell's computers and even threw light on Victoria's Secret mogul, Les Wexner's wife. These revelations are shedding light on Epstein's inner circle, linking him to big names like Bill Clinton. Even Prince Andrew's alleged involvement in scandalous activities got some airtime, though the much-anticipated list wasn't as explosive as expected. The latest documents also detailed the legal strategies employed by Virginia's team to discredit Maxwell and Epstein. The drama just doesn't seem to end. Virginia's allegations put some of the world's most powerful people in the spotlight, accusing them of being part of a sophisticated sex trafficking ring. The lawyers investigating Maxwell's computers and iCloud were on a mission to prove these claims. They were searching for terms like Andrew, Prince, Royal, Clinton, underage, pedophile, and a bunch of victim names. In June 2005, calls to Epstein's Palm Beach home lined up with a message from Abigail Wexner. The note read, "Abigail Wexner wants to talk to you about something private." As it turns out, Abigail's link to Epstein goes way back, through her marriage to Les Wexner, the Victoria's Secret founder. Epstein got access to his Upper East Side mansion, where many of his alleged crimes took place, through his close friendship with Les Wexner dating back to the 1980s. So far, Abigail hasn't commented on her connection to Epstein. After Epstein's 2009 conviction, Les Wexner claimed to be a victim of Epstein's embezzlement schemes. The release of these documents also brought to light the legal back and forth between Ghislaine and Virginia's lawyers. Virginia expressed frustration over the growing list of high-profile individuals implicated in her trafficking case. Interestingly, the only ex-Israeli prime minister fitting the description, Ehud Barak, has denied these allegations. The previous document releases have continuously unveiled shocking details about Epstein's ties with Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton. The recent records also exposed Epstein's defense strategy, which involved casting doubt on witness Sarah Ransom. She had claimed Epstein had sex tapes with bigwigs like Sir Richard Branson, Bill Clinton, and Prince Andrew. However, there's no concrete evidence to back this up. Ransom later withdrew her accusations, and one of these alleged tapes was shown. These details emerged from records related to Epstein's attorney, Alan Dershowitz, who aimed to discredit Ransom. During Ghislaine Maxwell's sex trafficking trial, Ransom brought forward emails containing these claims. Prince Andrew, who has continually denied meeting Ms. Giuffre, settled a sex assault lawsuit with her in 2022 without admitting any wrongdoing.
Tuesday's deposition from Mrs. Jeffrey, dating back to 2016, revealed that she was paid between $10,000 and $15,000 for a single encounter with the Duke of York. She also claimed to have received $160,000 from a media outlet for 2 stories and a photo of her with Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew himself has stepped back from public life amidst the controversy and criticism stemming from his association with Epstein.
Jeffrey's 2015 lawsuit against Maxwell brought to light documents that had been under wraps, including photographs. One such photo showed Epstein with former Labor Minister Peter Mandelson on Epstein's private island, Little St. James. Additional photos from 2006 captured Maxwell with a disgraced French model scout.
These snapshots and legal documents add more layers to the already complex web of relationships surrounding Epstein. The latest releases have thrown the spotlight on allegations by Sarah Ransom that Epstein recorded sex tapes with prominent figures. She even claimed that Donald Trump had frequent encounters with her friend at Epstein's New York estate, alongside Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Richard Branson.
However, Epstein's legal team, led by Alan Dershowitz, dismissed Ransom's claims as unreliable. Initially, Ransom alleged that her friend had seen a video of these interactions and could unmistakably identify Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Branson. She later admitted to making up the tapes and retracted her statements. Ransom also expressed her desire to prevent both Trump and Hillary Clinton from winning elections in her email excerpts. She suggested handing over the video to WikiLeaks and mentioned contacting the Russians for help. A representative for the Virgin Group dismissed Ransom's claims as baseless and unfounded. Despite being on trial for sex trafficking charges, Epstein's 2019 death in his cell, ruled a suicide, remains shrouded in controversy. Since July 2020, Ghislaine Maxwell has been incarcerated, despite her defense team's efforts to secure bail. In June 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison, with an appeal scheduled for November of the same year. In 2016, Jeffrey Epstein reportedly made a cryptic remark to his brother Mark, suggesting he had dirt on both presidential candidates, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. However, Mark didn't divulge any specifics, noting that Jeffrey never revealed the details. Despite his name appearing in recent court filings, Trump hasn't been linked to any of Epstein's sex trafficking activities. Flight logs from Epstein's private jet, the Lolita Express, show Trump aboard multiple times from 1993 to 1997, but there's no evidence of him visiting Epstein's Caribbean island, the alleged hub of his illegal activities. Epstein's associates, including his former lawyer Alan Dershowitz, have defended their connections to him, arguing that no one was aware of his private life. Dershowitz cautioned against rushing to judgment without weighing the evidence, acknowledging that some of Epstein's associates may have shown poor judgment but emphasizing the need for evidence before believing any allegations. A recent court release of 1,400-page documents includes depositions from both Epstein and Maxwell. In his 2016 deposition, Epstein invoked his Fifth Amendment rights over 500 times, avoiding answering questions about whether Jeffrey was instructed to keep detailed logs of her encounters for potential blackmail. These documents have finally lifted the veil on the shady and illegal dealings surrounding Epstein and his associates. The latest information from newly released court records reveals Epstein repeatedly denying any knowledge of his former partner, Ghislaine Maxwell. Ms. Jeffrey admitted to using substances like Xanax, alcohol, ecstasy, and cannabis, which she said made it hard to recall details of her alleged encounters. Others she accused of sexual misconduct, including billionaire hedge fund manager Glenn Dubin, former U.S. peace envoy George Mitchell, Les Wexner, and Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz, have denied the allegations. Ms. Jeffrey withdrew the lawsuit against Mr. Dershowitz in 2022, admitting she might have been mistaken in identifying him. Representatives for Wexner, Dubin, and Mitchell have refuted the claims, reiterating their previous denials. Ms. Jeffrey also claimed she was trafficked by French modeling agent Jean-Luc Brunel and American computer scientist Marvin Minsky. Brunel died in a Paris jail in 2022 pending rape and sex trafficking charges, while Minsky passed away in 2016. The aftermath of Epstein's death has been a hotbed for conspiracy theories from both the political left and right. The right-wing conspiracy suggests Epstein's death somehow validates outlandish claims that the Clintons orchestrated the murders of their political opponents. This theory has been exploited by the far right, leveraging Epstein's connections to Democrats to propagate the baseless QAnon conspiracy. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.